went from 0 to 12,000 monthly visitors without writing a single word myself. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how I did it and why most small business owners are still grinding away manually on SEO when they really don't have to. Let me take you back about 8 months ago. I was running my own skincare website and our website was getting maybe 300 visitors a month. We were growing, but organically everything was slow. So I was spending Friday nights writing blog posts myself, researching keywords, editing content, hitting publish, and pinging Google. It was exhausting. And honestly, I wasn't even that good at it. So I kept thinking, there has to be a better way. Why am I manually writing blog articles when AI exists today? So that's when I started thinking and set up my own SaaS product called Overrank. So what happened next surprised even me. Within 3 months after using Overrank, my skincare website was getting 2,500 visitors a month. By month 6, we hit 7,000. And today, we're at 12,000. All from one simple change. I stopped writing blog posts myself and let AI automation handle it. So here's what actually happened behind the scenes. I pasted one embed code onto my website, and that's it. I didn't pick keywords, I didn't write headlines, I didn't schedule posts manually. The system started running immediately on its own. It picks relevant keywords from my niche, wrote articles in my voice, and schedules them out and publishes them every single day and pings Google to index them faster. And the math is simple. Instead of me spending 5 hours a week writing one blog post, I now have the system publishing blogs every single day, every single week, every single month automatically, and I'm not spending any time on it. The system picks topics I would have never thought to write about, and it helps find long tail keywords that get less competition but still convert. And it publishes on a consistent schedule every single day, which Google loves. Now, I know what you're thinking. AI written blog posts often sound fake or spammy, but here's the thing most people don't understand about Google's algorithm. Google doesn't care about who wrote the post. It cares about whether the content answers the search query better than what's already ranking. It cares about freshness, consistency, and relevance. When you publish blog posts every single week instead of once a week, your site gains authority faster, and when you target the keywords your competitors aren't touching, you rank for easier wins. So I tested this with actual analytics. I tracked where our traffic came from. 78% of our new monthly visitors, they came directly from articles that Overrank published. Not from old content, not from paid ads, but from the blog post the system wrote and published on Autopilot. The other benefit is consistency. Before, I'll write 3 posts, then get busy, then disappear for a month. Google hates that pattern. It signals an unmaintained site. Now, the system overpublishes every single week without fail. Google sees that as a sign of an active and relevant site. Now let me walk you through exactly how this works if you want to do it yourself. First, you pick a page on your website where you want articles to appear, and then you paste one snippet of code. That's the hardest part. And after that, you configure your keywords and niche. You can be as specific as you want or let the system pick for you. And then you do literally nothing. The system picks a keyword, writes a full article, publishes it, and pings Google's index. Now, I want to address the common questions I get asked. First, doesn't this eat up my SEO budget? Nope. The system only costs $39 a month. Before, I was either spending 5 hours a week on my own or paying $3,000 to an agency for the exact same thing that Overrank does. This is automation at scale. Second, will my visitors see the automation and think it's fake? No, not if you set it up right. The articles are real, the answers are real, and they show up in real Google results. Your visitors don't know they were AI written unless you tell them. Third, won't Google penalize me for AI content? Again, Google explicitly says in their guidance that AI written content is fine as long as it's helpful. The system writes helpful content and it's not spam. That's why it ranks. Here's what happened in month 7 and 8. We started getting inbound links from people finding our articles useful. We started ranking for keywords I didn't even know were searchable. Someone shared one of our articles on Twitter and it went semi-viral in our niche. That post alone brought in 300 visitors in 1 week. So the compounding effect is very real. Most small business owners give up on SEO after 3 months because they don't see the results and it takes too much time. But SEO is a slow burn. You need consistency, you need volume, you need time. And in 2026, the system gives you all 3 with Overrank. I also want to be honest about what this is not. This is not you post a blog on Overrank and you start ranking right away. You still need to convert visitors into customers, so which means that you need a good website. But what this does give is it gives you an unfair advantage in getting eyes on your offer. If you're already getting some traction, this accelerates it. If you have nothing, this is a foundation to build on. So my advice is if you want to replicate what I did, start today, don't wait for the perfect moment. Paste the snippet, set it up, let it run for 30 days. Track your traffic, and then make a decision. Most people see movement within 4 to 6 weeks. Some people see it in 2 weeks. Your niche, your website age, and your current domain authority all affect the timeline. And the last thing I'll say is this. If you're spending $500 to $3,000 a month on an SEO agency and you're not seeing returns, you know why now. You don't need a human anymore sending you reports. You don't need a human writer. You need automation that publishes consistently and doesn't charge you a fortune. If you're doing SEO yourself and you're burning 5 hours a week, you also know why now. You're doing work a machine could do better and faster. You can see how Overrank works for yourself. The link is in my bio. We have a 7-day money-back guarantee, so try it out for a week, see if it works for you. If it doesn't work, we give you money back 100%. I was able to bring my site from 0 to 12,000 a month. You could too.